Combat Night!
Whether it's male or female, the lighter weights definitely are nonstop action, and especially the women. I don't know what it is, but women, man, they tend to just throw down. They throw a caution to the wind.
Here we go. Caught that kick nicely. Now looking to trip. Gets it done. Hannah hanging on to that leg.
And just under 2 minutes left here, Alexis DePetro has the rest of the round here to utilize, either searching for a submission or land some ground and pound here as he slides her up against the cage. That cage up there in the Kabatagon could be your best friend or your worst enemy if you utilize it correctly.
Hannah doing a good job of utilizing it correctly to get back to her feet.
Exactly.
Some good knees from that clinch from DePetro. Everything Hannah could do to just break that clinch, and then she looks to engage a little bit at the level change.
That's why I always say, when it comes to MMA, you need to utilize everything. Right there, Hannah just tried to just dive in for a takedown there. She didn't bend her knees. She didn't throw, a single punch. If you just dive, from across the room, somebody's going to see it coming. That's why you need to utilize those strikes first to set up the takedown. See, as she's landing these punches here, then she can drop down for that single leg or double leg.
Yeah, she was just kind of trying to punch her way out of that clinch.
Yeah, exactly, but it worked.
Did.
Well. Oh, Alexis tried to rush in there, but Hannah just sort of threw her to the side and popped right back up. It seems that every time Hannah throws one of those kicks, she falls down or Alexis catches it. But now here, the last 10 seconds left of this first round here.
One round in the books.
It seems like both of these ladies, just slow and cautious, trying to feel each other out here. But I definitely give that first round there to Alexis DePetro, just based on just the control that she had in that early takedown there.
And a little pep in the step of Hannah Adams. See if she can sit on some of these punches.
Yeah, I think Hannah definitely needs to turn up the volume a little bit more. Don't wait for Alexis. And she catches that kick and lands right there in her full guard. And now with most of the round left, and now she needs to utilize working that ground and pound as she's in the guard here of Alexis DePetro.
Some heel strikes to the thigh there from DePetro.
Yeah, those definitely, they may look, like they don't do anything, but trust me, if you're on top of somebody holding them down and those thighs to those heels to the back of your leg there, oh man, it's going to make you want to just let go.
Yeah, for sure. If you're sitting at home, let someone use their heel to hit you in the thigh. See how that feels.
Fun at all. And that's one of those areas on the leg. Everybody trains the front of their legs, their shin muscles, but how often do people train the back of their legs? Not often. Oh, and the referee, Isaiah Cabal,
trying to
stands these ladies up. Not too much action going on down there. And again, Hannah reaches for that takedown, but it's stuffed there by Alexis. She's not bending her knees. She's just bending at the waist. Thinks that she's going to be able to just pick up that leg off the ground.
Yeah, she framed there for a moment and was able to throw some good knees to the body. Folks here in Duval having a good time.
Yeah, both of these ladies here trying to fight for position up against their battling back and forth. Now Alexis DePetro has Hannah Adams' shoulders pressed up against that cage there. Even when you're pressed up against this cage here, most people think, oh man, I just got to, shoot it for a takedown. But you can just establish control, put your head pressure up there, and just land strikes. But Hannah just pushes Alexis off there, and now she's firing down punches. Alexis doesn't like it, so now she's looking quick for the tie-up.
Yeah, she's not getting down low enough. Gets that, lands in her guard, got the takedown.
Hannah takes her down with that single leg.
She's just really reaching for it instead of like.
Yeah, she needs to bend down, utilize those legs. If Hannah doesn't want the referee Isaiah Cabal to stand him up again, she definitely needs to land strikes down. Oh, and Alexis has that armbar in. 10 seconds left.
Nice little power bomb, another one coming.
Sometimes that slam does more harm than good, though. Sometimes when you slam that armbar, if the person doesn't let go, it just sinks it in tighter.
Yeah, so Hannah mentioned that she liked to lift heavy weights, so I'm sure that just felt like a little deadlift for her.
Yeah. To my advantage. I'm going to push the pressure and continue to go forward. Either let those hands go or sink in low for that takedown, because she already knows she can land it.
Hannah's punches have been looping but effective, and I can only imagine if she would straighten them out.
Exactly. She's just throwing them around, but my science teacher used to say the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So a lot of these fighters, not just this fight, but just throw those looping hooks. But if you just chin down hands, go straight forward, you're going to land to your fighter, your opponent, before they land to you. And once again, Hannah charges in. Alexis doesn't like it, so she reaches in for the tie-up. Both of these ladies, if they want to take either one down, they have to bend their knees. You got to get lower than your opponent. You're not going to just be able to just ragdoll them, throw them down to the ground. You got to give your opponent a little bit more respect than that. Hannah Adams' corner calling for that single leg yet again. It's right there. She just needs to pull it in, bend her knees, and just peel her off of the cage. And there, Alexis DePetro is stuffing the head there of Hannah. So Hannah switches from one leg to the other leg, but still her legs are straight. If she just bends her knees, that's going to be the difference maker when it comes to these takedowns. You got to bend your knees. You can't just take anybody down, standing tall, straight up, and just pulling at the leg. So now here, 90 seconds left. This third round is going to be the difference maker here. Oh, there's a fence grab there. And if we're following the role of what's going on in the previous fights, these referees tonight, ladies and gentlemen, are not playing around. If you even look at the fence the wrong way, they're going to take a point. And I believe here, that right there just might have been the difference maker for this round for Hannah Adams. Because you never know with the judges. Who do they give points for? Do you give points more so the person initiating the takedown, or do you give points more? Do you give that round to the individual who is able to stuff the takedown? And here we go, just a little bit more than a minute left. And Hannah shoots back in for the takedown. No strikes thrown, no knees bent. She just goes right in there.
Able to run the pipe.
She gets her down. But she's got to throw those legs to the side. She wants to clear them, so.
Up kick.
You don't get an up kick.
Nasty up kick, heel to the face.
Yeah, and Hannah just lets her up there. 1 or 2 up kicks to the face, nobody's going down into that.
I think she's phased by that. It's busted her nose, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if Alexis wants to win this fight, she has to finish it.
Oh.
Yeah, this right here, 15 seconds left. If Hannah doesn't want the referee to come in and stop this, 10 seconds left.
Is this going to be enough to overcome that point deduction, or is this just going to make it even?
Yeah, depending upon what the judges have to do some math here. Is this going to be another one of those majority draws? Ooh, that up kick really landed nasty.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for both of these ladies one more time. After judge's decision, ladies and gentlemen, this fight is ruled a majority draw.
Yeah, that was a close contest, and that one's going to go to majority draw. Those point deductions definitely make a difference on those scorecards.